Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajesh Biogenesis CSR Net GATE IIT JAM Coaching Institute, Hyderabad. So in this particular session, we are going to discuss completely about asymmetric synthesis, major concept, that is Cramp's asymmetric induction, also called Cramp's rule. So the major importance of asymmetric synthesis is used to generate a chiral center. So that chiral center is going to be initiated by following a Cramp's asymmetric analysis. So what actually Cramp's synthesis is going to be suggested. So why we are using the word as 1,2 asymmetric synthesis? So actually 1,2 asymmetric synthesis is nothing but, see, here I am going to take a chiral center, towards adjacent of this one carbonyl group is present. Okay. So adjacent of this carbonyl there is a chiral center is present. By using a suitable operation, means by using a reagent, now we are going to generate a new chiral center X, Y, Z, and here C, already M is there, now N, and here we are going to take a one more substitution, that is Q. So here already a chiral center is present, adjacent of this one more chiral center is going to be generated, then that is called 1,2 asymmetric induction. 1,2 asymmetric induction generally follows Cramp's rule. Okay. So generation of a new chiral center adjacent of existing chiral center is known as Cramp's rule. So Cramp's rule, generally three types of Cramp's rules are going to be applied for variable models. First one, this is Cramp's acyclic model. Cramp's acyclic model. So this we are going to discuss right now. Second one is there Cramp's cyclic model. Third one is Cramp's dipolar model. So anti-Cramp's rule also there. So right now we are going to focus only on Cramp's acyclic model. So in this one there is no polar molecules, no electronegative elements are present around the chiral center. So it should carry definitely three different groups are going to be present. Here phenyl, and here I am taking methyl hydrogen, and here I am taking a carbonyl group, and this is phenyl. Then how to write a suitable Cramp's representation? Okay. So here see, first you should write a rare carbon chiral center as a circle, then here front carbon, this is front carbon, that will be represented by a carbonyl. Okay. So this is front carbon and this is rare carbon. Rare carbon bulky group should be always eclipsed with carbonyl substitution. That is a rule for Cramp's acyclic model. And here right side methyl group is present and here left side hydrogen is present. This is called Cramp's acyclic model. Okay. So three models are present: Cramp's acyclic model, Cramp's cyclic model, Cramp's dipolar model. First model we are discussing in this particular session. So especially in this case, we need to follow rule to write a Cramp's model for this kind. So here three types of groups are present. This is large group, and this is medium, and this is very small group. So what is the specific rule regarding to Cramp's representation for this kind of molecules? After writing a suitable Fisher model, how to write in a Cramp's model? So the major aspect in this one is try to select a large group present adjacent of carbonyl. Okay. So here remember, always large group is parallel to carbonyl substitution. You need to remember this. Large group is always parallel to carbonyl substitution. Okay. At the same way here, large group is perpendicular to, it is exactly 180 degrees perpendicular to carbonyl group. It should be like this. Okay. Large group is parallel to carbonyl substitution. This large group is anti to this carbonyl substitution. Okay. So here carbonyl group, sorry. Next, and remaining two substitutions. So what are the remaining two substitutions here? Medium as well as small group. So whatever carbonyl group we are taking, so this should be, okay, flanked in between small and medium group. Small and medium group. Okay. So now we will see how this particular rule helps to predict the product. See this. That is the condition. Now see here, I would like to apply a reagent, a chiral reagent, NaBH4, sodium borohydrate. It is an chiral reagent which will deliver a hydrate ion. So after writing suitable Cramp's model, now it is going to be approached from that particular direction which will be free from crowding. See here, it will approach from this particular direction. This is one more, it is approached from this direction. This is completely a favorable direction. It is completely favor, and this is not a favorable direction here. So whenever if it is approaching from this particular direction, now it will directly attacks on this carbonyl. Now carbonyl directly gives hydrogen over here. So here you will get O minus. I am using H plus ion, then this O minus will take the H plus ion forms OH. Now leftover groups are as it is, here H, next here followed by CH3, and here phenyl group is present. Okay, this you can write in a suitable way. How to write this Newman into Fischer? Okay, this is front carbon, this is rear carbon. Front carbon phenyl is present. Now right side OH is present, here right side CH3 is present, hydrogen, hydrogen, and this is CH3. Okay, now two hydrogens are same side. Now this becomes erythrio. Erythrio is major in this one. Why? Because nucleophile is approaching from sterically less hindered phase. Suppose if nucleophile is approached from sterically hindered phase, little bit hindered, this is medium, and here completely a small. It won't approach from large side. It will approach from either this side or this side. Suppose if nucleophile approaching from closer to medium group, now NaBH4, it will attack from medium side. See, it will attack on this. Now hydroxy goes left side. Okay, this is hydrogen. Now here hydroxy will come after taking proton from aqueous medium. This is pH. Now right side CH3 is present already. Now left side is hydrogen is present. Okay, so here you write down pH. Then write down suitable Fischer model. So pH, next here pH. Now I am writing 2. Here OH is left side and CH3 is right side. Now hydrogen, hydrogen. Now this is 3O. Two hydrogens are exactly opposite to each other. This is 3O, and this becomes a minor product in this one. Okay, so this is a Cram's model, how it is going to be operated. So especially this oxygen is going to be coordinated with this boron, empty orbital, and it will be delivered in two different directions like this. See here. Actually, whenever if you add NaBH4, okay, so this is large group and this is completely a medium group, this is small group. So boron is going to be coordinated by this, and here 4 hydrogen atoms are going to be present, NaBH4, it carry negative charge, it will get some deficiency, it will attack from two different directions. So coming from small group, now it is coming from medium group. So this direction is not preferred. Why? Because it is giving a minor population, and this is giving a complete a major population in reaction. Okay. Now we will see one more example to predict the answer. Okay. See, always try to bring in such a way that it should be parallel to large group and it is perpendicular to carbonyl group. Suppose see in your examination they may give like this. See here, this is carbonyl group and this is pH, and they given pH over here now like this. So if they given like this, this is CH3, this model can be represented like this, C double bond O pH, they won't give hydrogen here. So you should write hydrogen such a way that it should be away from observer. So you can write like this. So but what is the condition here? Always this phenyl and this should be parallel to each other, this should be opposite to carbonyl. But right now it is facing towards the observer. Try to stretch this particular group in plane direction so that it should be parallel to this. So I am stretching this. So what happens? It becomes a in plane. This is P double bond O pH. Now here completely it is facing towards observer CH3, hydrogen completely below the plane, and phenyl is completely orienting in plane. Okay. So after that what happens? See our reagent you may take any one, NaBH4. It will attack from below direction. Okay. Why? Because see now these two will be condition. First you follow the condition. Two large groups are parallel to each other. Phenyl and carbonyls are exactly opposite to each other. Now it is showing a constant orientation of Cram's. Now it is attacking from below direction. Why? Because see here, now carbonyl is flanked between hydrogen and methyl, it will attack from rear direction. So after attacking from rear direction, see here, this is methyl orienting above direction, hydrogen orienting below direction. Now it will attack from below. Now hydroxy goes to above direction. So hydrogen is completely below. Okay. So after that in your examination options will be like this. So this may be the one of the option, otherwise this molecule they will write like this. See, this is the answer, and this will be rotate around 60 degrees. Here we are rotated around 60 degrees. In order to bring this in plane, we are rotated 60 degrees. In order to reorganize original structure of this molecule, try to rotate one more 60. So suppose if it is plus 60, now it becomes a minus 60. We are pressed like this. Suppose molecule is like this, now we are pressed like this, it goes exactly in plane. Now if you make one more minus 60, you will get like this. This is pH and this is OH. Next, here you may get methyl group exactly in plane, and phenyl is going to be represented like this. That is the answer. I will show one more example. Okay. So first of all, if molecule is given, you try to represent like this. Suppose if they given like this, CH3 and here carbonyl, and I am writing phenyl. Is it a suitable Cram's model? See here, this is large group and this is simply medium and this is small. First of all, you write down proper orientation. See, this is carbonyl, now here it is phenyl, below is, this is right side. So left side is hydrogen, next below is methyl group. So this is not a proper way of writing Cram's model. Even though they will give like this, so you need to project like this. Okay. So after projecting like this, convert in a suitable way. How to convert in a suitable way? We need to bring this large group over here. So we need to make a rotation around 120. So after making rotation around 120, rare carbon I am saying. Okay. So here you will get phenyl. Now this will come over here. Now this CH3 goes left side. Okay. Hydrogen goes right side. After getting the suitable Cram's model, then only try to attack the reagent. So here we should not attack any reagent here. So this is correct way of representing Cram's model. It is not a correct way for Cram's acyclic only. This is only for Cram's acyclic. Okay. So here see, you may also take one more example like this. See, here I am writing phenyl group. Now here I am writing CH3. What will be the major product of this reaction? They will ask like this, and they will give NaBH4. What will be the resultant answer? Okay. So first major target is, don't forget, our target is to bring phenyl should be exactly parallel to carbonyl substitution. So in order to bring this phenyl from here to here, definitely we need to rotate 180 degrees. Okay. So 180 rotation. So if I rotate from here to here like this, so it will be goes above. Okay. So whenever if it is goes above, now I am writing this carbonyl and this will be as it is. Now here I am writing phenyl exactly over here. So if you rotate like this, here you may get a methyl group exactly backward direction, and wherever hydrogen is present that goes above. Okay, now it is completely above direction. Why? Because here hydrogen orientation is in dotted line. Okay, now if it is bring like this, now this goes exactly opposite and this will comes exactly opposite. So after that, see where small group is present, small group is over here, this is medium group. Now you will attack from above direction. If you attack from above direction, see here you may get hydroxy group, you will get dotted line, then this pH will be as usual, next this CH3 will be in dotted line and hydrogen will be in thick line. After that, make one more 180 original orientation. By fixing this, you need to make one more 180 rotation. So after making 180 rotation, see you may get a zigzag model. See, this is pH, this phenyl will come exactly downward direction. Now CH3 goes above side. See, CH3 completely above and here hydrogen will be this. So this is your answer. See, here if I put a question mark here, what will be the answer? Generally see this phenyl is exactly below. Okay, hydrogen is present over here. So you are attacking from backward direction. Generally, if you attack from backward direction, you will think that it will be a thick line, but it is not thick line, it will give dotted line. Be careful with this kind of reactions. Okay, one more example I will show, then perfectly you will understand and you will easily attempt this kind of questions in your examination. Especially they are asking in a zigzag model, like this only they will ask in your exam. Okay, so try to predict the answer. See, this is carbonyl, Okay, so here it is pH, here it is CH3 and here it is hydrogen. So I am giving a Achiral reagent NaBH4. What will be the answer? So try to create a Cram's model in your mind. After creating Cram's model in your mind, then attack the reagent and predict the answer. Okay, see, this phenyl is above the plane. Okay, in order to bring from here to here, we need to rotate 120. So after rotating 120, then what happens? See, why we are rotating 120 degrees? In order to bring this phenyl exactly parallel to this phenyl. Always large groups in Cram's acyclic model should be parallel to each other. So here this is exactly above. Now if you rotate like this, okay, so just imagine that this carbon having 3 substitutions, it is above, below, and this is exactly in plane. So this place is occupied by this. So here this is completely above, this is above. So above, if it is occupied this group, now phenyl goes at methyl place. Okay, so phenyl is completely occupying methyl place. Then see, now after rotating this phenyl from this particular direction to here, what happens? See, this methyl is completely oriented to below direction. It is completely oriented to below direction. Why? Because we are rotating above to left side like this. So if you rotate above to left side, automatically this left side group comes to forward direction. So forward direction means it becomes a thick line. So after getting thick line, now our reagent is NaBH4. It will attack from above direction. Why? Because it is a small group. Finally see, here you may get hydroxy group in dotted line. Okay, so hydrogen completely orienting above the plane, methyl is completely in dotted line, and phenyl is over here like this and this. And after rotating original place, see, this is below, like this, below. Now if you rotate like this place is occupied by hydrogen, means 120, one more 120 rotation I am saying. So once if you make 120 rotation over here, okay, so definitely this place is occupied by methyl, methyl coming from left to right, then phenyl goes to above to right, right means above direction. Okay, so here you will get phenyl and hydrogen goes to backward direction. Okay, so that is the answer. Okay, so that is Cram's acyclic model. It will be a most important aspect for your examination. So in next session of Cram's similar type of model we are going to discuss. It is called Cram's cyclic model. Anti-Cram's rule we are going to say. In that also we need to predict a new chiral center. See here, every time we are generating a new chiral center with the help of this model. It will definitely help for CSR as well as GATE examination in interconversions. Okay, so we'll stop here and we will discuss similar type of concepts in your next video. Thank you.